All right, how's everybody doing? This is the Comic Samurai. I want to welcome you to my next video. And tonight we're going to be continuing Comic Bowl 2. We're into the wild card section of the challenge, and this is where the 45 comics that suffered their first defeat will have a chance to battle it out for the 5 remaining places in the playoffs. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, we got this Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And since there's 45 comics that are battling it out, there's going to be one odd man out. And this Nick Fury #1 gets a bye. So it goes into the winner's bracket here, and we've got our first 2 contestants tonight. We've got Iron Man #126. Now, these are all in random order. I have no idea what the team-ups are going to be, battling this classic X-Men #3, an Art Adams beauty. Let's go ahead and take a look at these 2 covers here. Oh, we've got Bob Layton on Iron Man, and we've got Art Adams on Storm. Oh, these are 2 of my favorites here. Look at the blue light backgrounds on both of them. Which one is it going to be? Look at the eyes on Storm. I have always liked that, but this Bob Layton image there is one of my favorites of Iron Man. Oh, it all comes down to what mood I'm in. There can only be one winner. Whoever loses this battle will be out of the competition for good, and I hate to do it. Oh, but I'm sending Iron Man packing. Storm in the classic X-Men takes a win, and Iron Man suffers a defeat and goes home. All right, here we go. Now, the only stipulation for these comic books is that they couldn't have been featured in Comic Bowl 1. And if you're wondering where your favorites are at, you might check that video out. But tonight we've got Kazar #1 versus this Justice League Task Force #8. Like I said, these are in random order. Let's take a look at... Oh, I love this one here. There's a hidden... it's kind of a controversy, but the F word is written right there. You have to use your imagination, but I love a good controversial comic, and this is one of the earliest I could find. Whether or not the artist did that on purpose is up for debate, but oh, this one here, there's no denying that this one was meant to be controversial. Look at how they put the snake between Martian Manhunter's leg, and he's supposed to be in a female form here, so I guess it's a her, and she's bound there. All these snakes coming up. She's in a prone position there. Which one of these do I like better? They both have a controversy. I love that these 2 got picked to go up against each other. I gotta say, this one is such a strange image. I had never seen anything like it. All of your expectations are turned on their head on that one, and Justice League with the Martian Manhunter takes a win. Kazar drops out of the competition. All right, next up we got Star Wars Dark Empire #1 going up against Lady Death #1, a beautiful chromium cover. Let's see how these 2 pair up against each other. Oh, they're both pretty black there. I remember seeing this one. There was a platinum edition. This is just the regular, but I love it. Oh, look at that painted cover. All the Star Wars heroes up against Lady Death there. Oh, look at how that chromium just shines. Oh, I wish I could do it justice here. But it really is a beautiful cover. There's a story of how I got it. Oh, I love that one. Both of these. Oh, and the swords. Look at how they both chose to do swords coming up in the angle. All the energy going up. Which one is... Oh, this is a tough battle here. Chromium. Just because it's got that gimmick cover there. Lady Death pulls out the win and continues on in Comic Bowl 2. All right. This is so much fun. Next up, we got New Fantastic Four, or just Fantastic Four, #544, a Michael Turner image, going up against Zatanna #2. Oh, that dark cover there with that glowing, haunting blue eye. I love that. But Michael Turner's take on the Fantastic Four is just magical there. Oh, what a great heads-up battle. Here we got... Okay, we got Michael Turner. Look at how he used the flame. It really looks like the Human Torch is on fire there. Zatanna there. Oh, which one am I going to send home? I hate to do it, but that blue eye is just magical. It's mesmerizing, and Michael Turner suffers a defeat tonight, sending Zatanna to the winner's bracket. All right, next up we got, Marvel 2-in-1 Annual 2, continuing the Infinity Gem saga, kind of that Warlock, Return of Adam Warlock, Death of Captain Marvel, all that stuff, goodness. Jim Starlin up against Ghost Rider. What number is this one? #9 there. The Sudium cover there. I love this painted cover. It's so Halloween. I've been looking at this one more and more lately, and look at how it's hollow in the pumpkin head there. the jack-o'-lantern. Like, if there is a human head in there, you can't see it. I love it. It just draws in the mystery. Is that just a mechanical helmet, or is he really a demon? Dripping on the Ghost Rider there. This one. I love seeing the Thing and Spider-Man versus Thor or Thanos, but I don't like it when the villain's got the upper hand. But look at that image of Warlock hidden in the Infinity Gem. Which one of these is going home tonight? Oh, this new one has grown on me so much. This is a classic, and it'll always be one of my favorites. But Ghost Rider takes the win tonight against Thanos and his cohorts. Next up, we got Detective Comics number 408, a Neil Adams cover here, going up against X-Men Deadly Genesis number 3. This one features the death of Sean Cassidy, Banshee, but I think he did actually die in the explosion in the plane in issue number 2. Now, the secondary challenge or game in this comic bowl is going to be, if you want to drink them, if you got them, you can, and try to keep up with me, but you don't have to. All right, let's take a look at these two covers. Neil Adams, goodness, look at how there's different panels there. I love it when it's done right. On this one, it's just him. Oh, look at how they're both kind of holding the remains of their friends there, and all the ashes are slipping through Batman's fingers there. Mark Silvestri, Neil Adams. Which one of these is going to take the win? Oh, this black background there. Look at how he's in a spotlight there, and it's just like he's draped in the light, and his cape is out on the edges. This one is just such a dramatic, epic cover, and it takes the win, sending that Mark Silvestri home tonight. Oh, I hate to do that, but what a great Neil Adams victory there. Next up, we got The Incredible Hulk number 376, and it's Dale Keown going to be going up against Body Count number 4, a Simon Bisley cover here. All right, let's take a look at these two. Here we go. We've got, the green and gray Hulk, Bruce Banner, all three of them, versus Raphael with all his weapons there. Okay, which one of these am I going to choose? Which one do I like better? I love seeing the weapons and that painting. How it's, Simon Bisley, it's just a classic piece of work for me. Look at how he's missing a tooth there. He's got 100 teeth in his head there. Oh, that's a beautiful image. But look at the trade dress there. That yellow image, Dale Keown, even there. I love the little image in the UPC box there. Which one of these is going to go on? Which one is going home? If I had to pick up one to read, I've got to go with this Incredible Hulk. It's so compelling. The 3 iterations of the Incredible Hulk meeting each other there. Oh, I love that one. Simon Bisley goes home. All right, this is so much fun. We got Contest of Champions number 3 up next, going up against Savage Wolverine number 5, a Frank Cho cover. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we've got this beautiful skull here on this one. I love the green, how it's kind of light and subtle with the black background. It's beautiful. Oh, Wolverine's claws coming at the viewer there. Oh, these are such beautiful comics. I love these two. I hate that one of these has to go home. All right, but if I had to choose one, which one would I... Okay. Well, I have got to read one. I want to see which story. Which one? Oh, I love this. All those different characters there. I can forgive the claws on this one. This one just, the tan background did it. This Contest of Champion takes the win, sending the Savage Wolverine home. Now, that Contest of Champions was kind of a prelude to Secret Wars. Next up, we got Iron Fist number 1, that beautiful cover there. I think it's a Gil Kane. Fantastic Four number 282, that Infinity cover by John Byrne. All right, let's take a look at these two. Oh, the colors on this one just jump out. Oh, but look at this one. It's an icon. Iron Fist hitting Iron Man there. Oh, it's the 2 Iron heroes of the Marvel Universe. Which one of these is going to go on here? Oh, I love both of these covers here. What have we got? We got She-Hulk. We got Iron Fist. The colors on this one, something about that dark green and Iron Fist costume. I wish they would have done a bright green there. Make it come alive. Fantastic Four takes the win. Moving on tonight, and Iron Fist goes home. Oh, we've got another Iron Fist in the next heads-up battle, issue number 15, going up against Daredevil 217. Let's see which one of these takes the win. We've got Barry Windsor Smith doing what he does best. Oh, but we've got Dave Cockrum. I love that image. And look at how Wolverine is in Fang's costume. I think it's the only image of him on a cover in that costume. And for that reason, this is going to be a heads and shoulders above this one at this point. But look at the coloring. Oh, it's beautiful. The perspective, the windows there. I love these two figures. But again, it comes back to something about her face. There is a demerit. Any demerits on this one that would even it out? No, I like the thumbnail. I like the UPC. I like Nightcrawler on the ground there. Iron Fist takes the win on this one, sending Daredevil home. Next up, we got X-Men Schism number 2, that beautiful image done by Frank Cho, going up against Necroscope #1, that gimmick cover with the hologram of the skull there. One of my favorites. Oh, that's such a beautiful cover there. Let's take a look at these two going up against each other. The image of Rogue there, holding that weight above her head. Wolverine, all the X-Men going out from the sides. I love how there's a central figure focal point there, and all the energy is going out there, but that skull, oh, it just glows so good. Which one of these would compel me to read it more? I gotta pick it up. Something about Rogue's image there. It's the most beautiful image of Rogue. Her costume is split down the middle there. Oh, yeah, I'm choosing this Frank Cho image over Necroscope. Oh, that's a tough one there. So we've got this one taking the final loss there, and X-Men Schism moving on. Next up, we got Detective Comics #5, Annual 5, with the Sam Keith beautiful image there, going up against the Astonishing X-Men #1, a John Cassidy image there. All right, how do these two pair up against each other? That beautiful image of Wolverine's claws. I love seeing the tapered blades there. You can almost see the texture of the adamantium there. That's great with the reflective flare on it. I love that. Sam Keith with Batman's costume being shredded there. The Joker's funny comical face, that moon in the background there. Am I in the mood for something simple and symmetric there? Or this one? Look at even the gun barrel coming in. Which one of these would I be forced to... you know what? I love those two. I want to see an annual where Batman and the Joker go up against each other. Eclipso, I love that villain. The Detective Comics takes the win, sending Astonishing X-Men home. That is a surprise. Next up, we got Submariner #6, a classic John Buscema cover here, featuring that tiger shark, and Silver Surfer #46, a Ron Lim image with the reintroduction of Warlock. Oh, these two beautiful covers. Look at how the red just pops on both of those covers there. Adam Warlock in the middle there. Those two figures going head to head. I love this, where there's just contrast there. This is kind of a posing image there. And these two are actually in battle there. I hate to do it. Gamora, Pip. Oh, you got Drax the Destroyer, Silver Surfer, all those characters there. But this one, the battle, where you've got something actually happening that always will take the win. Silver Surfer suffers another loss, and Submariner takes the win. Next up, we got Fantastic Four #7, a Brett Booth image, going up against X-Men #100, that Dave Cockrum image there. All right, now I can tell already this is going to be a great battle here. Oh, Brett Booth, that beautiful image, The Thing, Fantastic Four. Now, when you're going to have characters not facing the camera, kind of their backs, this is how you do it, where you can still see the expressions on their face. It's that last angle before you would lose that quality. And on this one, oh, the symmetry there. I love this one, how it brings your eye right to Professor X in the middle there. This kind of lame mint green background is kind of a demerit there. I wish they'd used that bright green that they used in the trade dress. The colors on this one blow it out of the water. I love this one. Ah, the colors, that orange and yellow, that sunburst in the background. Fantastic Four takes the win, sending the X-Men home. Oh, what a battle that was. Next up, we got Aphrodite 9, #0, that giveaway Wizard Magazine comic, going up against Shanna the She-Devil, #4. Now, I always said it's Shanna. Some people say it's Shayna. How do you guys say it? Anyway, it's Shanna the She-Devil. Oh, she's holding right. Okay, the two beauties going up against each other. We got a tail light cover here against the headlight cover there. Oh, I love the way he draws the female form. Look at how powerful her legs are there. Oh, you got that green hair on this one. Oh, what a great battle. These are in a totally random order. I had no idea that these two would be going up against each other. You got a rear shot and a front-facing image there. Which one of these do I like better? Okay, the inclusion of the dinosaurs here is just a little bit better. Yeah, the background here. Oh, man, this is so hard. I like how she's holding the rifle. It's a little suggestive. There, Shanna takes the win, going to the winner's bracket, sending Aphrodite 9 packing. Oh, that's sad. Next up, we got Secret War #4, that image of Black Widow there with a bit of foil in the trade dress, going up against Terminator #4, that beautiful endoskeleton image there. Oh, I love both of these. Look at how the leather on her costume, it's skin tight, it's beautiful. She's got that little dagger there. Oh, but that towering figure there with the red eyes glowing. Oh, I love this one. The black in the background on that one is so beautiful, but look at how the flames illuminate the back there. This is just much more of a dynamic image. And the Terminator moves on tonight, sending Secret Wars home. Next up, we got Rye #1. Oh, now this one sums up what the excitement and FOMO was for me. I was so into Valiant at their height. Against Shanna the She-Devil #1. Another Frank Cho beauty. Oh, which one of these is going to get the win tonight? Look at that trade dress. The yellow there. I love how they used kind of an almost unlegible typeface there, but that blue fading. I love that little detail there. But oh, look at how they did the color changing in her trade dress. So that's even there. The background's just a red background. You've got the jungle here. This one, he's fighting some kind of robots there. Yeah, that little bit of abstract. I never know what those two shapes were. I do like Rai, but Shanna the She-Devil takes the win on this one, sending Rai packing. All right, next up we got Hawkeye, #1, one of the most beautiful white covers there with Mockingbird, Bobby. I love that character. Up against Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, #119, a beautiful Brian Boland image there. Both of these two are amazing. Okay, a little bit of purple in both, but look at the purple on this one, how it's nice and bright and it complements that blue, whereas this one gets muddled and they added that brown to it there. And I know it's a shadow and there's highlights, but I kind of like the printing just in this instance, not always, but where the purple is laid flat. Yeah, they didn't need to do it there. This is a brilliant cover, and the more I look at it, the more I love it, but that black and white stripe there, it is way too distracting. Hawkeye takes the win, sending Batman home to roost. Oh, that is funny. Next up, we got Batman and Robin, #237, a classic Neil Adams image, going up against the Defenders, #96. A beautiful Michael Golden image of Ghost Rider. Oh, look at the lighting on that one. This is going to be hard to beat. That purple, I love it. It pops. Oh, but the red background here. It's a Neil Adams classic image. That giant Reaper there, swinging his scythe at Robin. Batman swinging in from behind. Look at all the characters in the background there. Oh, this is a tough one here. I don't know which way to go on this one. Okay, if I had to read it, I'd be equally compelled to. If there was a fire in my house and I could only take one, I would grab this Batman one. Oh, that hurts. Sending the Defenders home tonight, and Batman and Robin score a win. Next up, we got Lady Death, the Crucible #1, that beautiful leather cover, going up against Supergirl #1, that Michael Turner image. Okay, we've got one of the most colorful, beautiful covers I've ever seen, up against this simple black leather with that bronze stamped ink on it there. Chaos Comics, DC, which one of these is going to... Okay, both beautiful women facing the same way, very similar poses. Oh, the colors on this one, the lighting, how they faded on her hair, it's like bursting through. Supergirl takes the win on this one, sending Lady Death to her grave. Next up, we got Avengers #127. Gil Kane, one of the most underrated Avengers cover, in my opinion, versus Iron Man 121. Iron Man with Namor, fighting some villains there, and he's bending that huge barrel there. Look at how wide Iron Man's legs are spread there. You've got these rifles coming in, barrels coming in from the side. Okay, we've got the Thing, Vision. We've got Human Torch, all these guest stars, Black Bolt there. Which way is this going to go? Oh, these purple villains, though. It always catches my eye. Never do purple and yellow together on a costume. It never works there. This background is just so much more dynamic. I hate to say it, but the Avengers suffer a loss tonight. And that means that Iron Man is invincible and moves on. Next up, we got the Incredible Hulk #379, that beautiful Dale Keown image, going up against Wolverine Origins #1 by Mike Turner. Oh, these are two of the most iconic images of those. Okay, we got a Hulk-Wolverine battle here. All right, what a great way to end it here. We got Keown's image of the Hulk. I love this face here. That is so beautiful. This one's UPC. Okay, and we've got, that balances each other out. This red background there, his claws coming at you. Do you like a smiling Hulk or a snarling Wolverine? Which one of these is going to take the win? Oh, I hate to do it. It's so hard. But this Michael Turner, oh, rest in peace. He takes the win. Wolverine sends Hulk packing, as he should. All right. Well, I'm going to get these reset up, and we're going to keep whittling it down until we've got our 5 winners. All right. Since Nick Fury #1 had a bye in the first round, it's going to be the first to go up in a heads-up challenge. We're continuing it on here, and I'm just going to pick one out of the stack at random to get a bye this round, and it's Zatanna #2 goes to the winner's bracket in an easy first-round bye. Going up against this Nick Fury #1 is going to be Iron Man #121. We've got a Bob Layton classic going up against this Steranko image here. Oh, I love the stance of Iron Man there. I love how powerful Namor looks bursting through the image there. I love how there's stuff in the foreground. This one is a little bit flat there. It is pop. It is classic there. Which one of these is my favorite? Which one takes the win tonight? Steranko or Bob Layton there? Ah, you know what? Just this one. The imagery of it, how he uses the effects, this one set the standard for what Stranko was going to be capable of. And so it moves on, sending Iron Man home tonight. Oh, that's a sad one. All right. Next up, we got Classic X-Men #3, this beautiful Art Adams image, going up against Detective Comics #408, another Neil Adams beauty. Okay, now these two, which one's going home, which one's continuing to fight on? Oh, the first thing that jumps out at me is these blacks. I just love it. When you get a comic book that's got good blacks with no breaks in it and it's flat and applied well, it's so hard to beat. The eyes on Storm, they are mesmerizing. I hate to do it, but that pink right there, if they'd used any other color, it might have had a chance at the championship. But Neil Adams takes the win on that one, sending Classic X-Men and Storm home. All right, let's move it on. Next up, we got another Neil Adams, Batman and Robin #237, going up against the Incredible Hulk #376, that beautiful Dale Keown image, the three Hulks there. You got three images on this one. Okay, you got a classic Neil Adams, red in the background. Look at how they used all those stripes, though, of Batman swooping in, and they didn't add any color to it. And this one, just a white background there. Okay, now which one of these would I be more... You know what? This is just such a compelling story. You gotta see it. The two different personalities of the Hulk that are well known, and Bruce Banner, how are they gonna hash it out? Dale Keown takes a win on that one, sending Neil Adams home. All right. Next up, we got Shanna the She-Devil, #4. That beautiful image there. I love that one. Going up against Supergirl #1, another cheesecake heads up. Now, these are totally random again. So let's see. Whoa, no. Which one of these is going to take the win tonight? We had another one where Supergirl went up against Shanna and Supergirl won. So who's going to take the win on this one? She's holding that right over there, but the colors, her eyes are so beautiful. I love being able to see that. But if you're going to do a cheesecake cover, you might as well show a little leg. And on this one, Shanna the She-Devil is the better choice for me right now. All right, next up we got Justice League Task Force #8, that wonky, weird cover, going up against Contest of Champions #3. Oh, this was such a great series. I really do think it's underrated there. That green skull, you've got the green Martian Manhunter, the trade dress. Oh, I just love this one. But yellow and purple, sometimes it can work. Oh, man, but this one, the orange, I don't like how they use the globe as the O there, but it's such a weird image. Okay, just looking at the images there, how much... Okay, let's go by fun on this one, which is going to be more fun to read. All these characters, I got to see how they're going to battle. I'd never seen it before. I was never looking more forward to a comic more than this one. It was a mail order. Okay, Contest of Champions takes the win, sending Justice League Task Force home. All right, next up we got X-Men Schism #2. Going up against, let's find out, Lady Death #1, that beautiful chromium cover. All right, let's take a look here. What have we got? Oh, look at Rogue holding that weight high. I love that. The scarf. That was the little detail that got it for me. Her hair blowing, Wolverine's well done, Cyclops, Colossus. But this Lady Death here, that chromium cover, this film does not do it justice. It really is a beautiful thing there. It compels you to pick it up. That is really what I gauge a comic book by, is how much you want to pick it up. But this one, that story, it's compelling. I don't really like that trade dress. Okay, right now, if I had to choose one of them, pick it up. Which one do you prefer? I hate to say it, but this gimmick comic is taking a loss. That means X-Men Schism is continuing on. Next up, we got Hawkeye #1, that beautiful white image, going up against Detective Comics Annual 5. All right, go ahead and drink them if you got them. I always say take a sip, take a hit, take a bump, do what you got to do. Sit back, relax, enjoy. This is Comic Bowl 2. How much fun is this? All right. We got Hawkeye versus Batman. What a great team up. The Joker there on the cover there, Mockingbird. Always has his back there. It's such a dynamic image. Look at how the legs are drawn with that one coming forward there. I love that. This one's a little... Although it does have that gun barrel coming in, we got Sam Keith with the coils of Batman's uniform. I've never seen anything drawn like this. I had seen this style. I love it. But this was revolutionary. Detective Comics takes the win, sending Hawkeye and Mockingbird home. Oh, I hate to do that. All right, next up we got Shanna the She-Devil #1. That beautiful Frank Cho cover there. What a way to kick it off. Up against Fantastic Four #282. That beautiful John Byrne Infinity cover there. Now let's take a look at these two. When they reintroduced Shanna there with Frank Cho on art duties, I just think the world was thirsty for that. They needed that good girl type of art again, and Shanna filled that vacuum. What a beautiful image. up against that Infinity cover there. Oh, I've said so much about this one, but I love it. I'd never really paid attention to it before I made that Infinity covers video, and now I can't stop thinking about it. I love how their images fade into the background. I can't believe they don't use that trick more often. It is just beautiful here, but which one am I going to choose? The colors on this one. Look at that blue flower, how it sets everything off. There's another one up there. Oh, it's beautiful. The moon in the background there. Oh, she's holding that spear, but this image of the Fantastic Four, I just think that the She-Hulk added something to that team that it was lacking. Ben Grimm was getting a bit tired. They needed to introduce something new, and the She-Hulk filled that vacuum. I got to give this win to the Fantastic Four. What a great comic book that one is. And Frank Joe, oh, Shanna takes a loss. That's a sad one. All right, one more sip, and we'll move it on. Next up, we got Wolverine Origins #1, that Michael Turner cover, going up against Terminator #4. Oh, that endoskeleton image. I love that one. Look at how they colored all of the little mechanical details on him perfectly. Those chains hanging down, the flames in the background, that's got it all. This one, beautiful Michael Turner. I love how he does anatomy there, the lines on it. What a beautiful image of Wolverine there. His teeth, the scowling, the light, the highlights on his claws. But I gotta say right now, this hulking image, it just fills the area of the image. I love that Terminator one. And it's taking a win, sending Wolverine home. Who'd have saw that coming? Next up, we got Iron Fist #15. Oh, just one of my favorites. Going up against Ghost Rider #9. Oh, that Sudium. Beautiful cover there, dripping on Ghost Rider. But this one, look at how Iron Fist is the central figure there, and all the X-Men are around there. And it should be that. It's an Iron Fist comic book, but Wolverine on the cover there. This one just takes the win because of that. I love that costume. I love looking at it, and I love that it's the only time he wore that on the cover, as far as I know. Next up, we got Submariner #6. This is the last one in this round, going up against Fantastic Four #7. Guest appearance of Wolverine. Brett Booth image there. The colors are amazing, but this heads-up one, it's a classic Fushima. Look at the type there in purple. We've got the background of the sunburst there. Which one of these takes the win? All right, I'm sorry, but Fushima suffers a loss, sending Wolverine and the Fantastic Four to the winner's bracket. All right, let's get the next round going. All right, we've got 12 comics left. Go ahead and drink them if you got them. First up, we got Fantastic Four #7. This will be our last round of heads-up battles against Fantastic Four #282. These are all in random order again. Let's see, we've got all that Infinity cover. Brett Booth here. These are both beautiful here. Which one of these catches my fancy tonight and is going to take the win and go on to the playoffs? All right, we're giving Fantastic Four a berth. It takes the win, sending Fantastic Four home. Oh, this is so, it's a bloodbath tonight. Next up, we got Zatanna #2, that beautiful blue eye, going up against X-Men Schism #2, that Frank Cho image of the heroes there, the X-Men, Wolverine. We got Zatanna. Oh, look at her black fingernails there, and the fishnet glove that she's got on there, but that scarf on Rogue. Which one of these do I identify with more? Which one would I be more likely to draw? A great group shot or this close? I gotta say, right now, at this moment, that Zatanna just pricks my interest, and it takes the win, sending Schism home. Oh, I hate doing that. This is so hard. Next up, we got Iron Fist #15. That Dave Cockrum image going up against the Incredible Hulk #376, Dale Keown. Oh no, I hate having to eliminate one of these. Oh, it's all luck of the draw. What comics we're going to go up against each other. But this image, okay, we've got Iron Fist, central image. We've got the 3 images, all those chunks of rock overlapping each other. That's how it should be done. But that classic, like, explosion in the background, that energy lines going up, the trade dress. I mean, what do you go by? How do you decide which one of these is better? What would you guys do? Which ones would you choose? Stop right now and let me know. Hulk or Iron Fist? It's so hard. Classic. I just think there's so much more going on. And again, Wolverine's costume, Iron Fist takes the win, sending the Incredible Hulk home. All right, we got the Terminator #4 going up against Batman Detective Comics #408, Neil Adams here. Okay, we've got 2 very different covers here. Look at the burning red in the background there, that spotlight of yellow there. There's some text going on there, some dialogue, a story being told, but sometimes just essential image is all you need there. Which one of these is moving on? Which one's going home? This yellow and blue. The colors on this one are beautiful. Detective Comics Batman takes the win over the Terminator. Next up, we got Shanna #4 going up against Detective Comics Annual 5. All right, let's see which one of these is going to take the win here. That beautiful Shanna image. Detective, oh, look at how Batman's cowl is drawn there. His pointy ears. I love that one, the shines. There are so many details into this one. The Joker there, Eclipso, but that simple background there, how he chose to just do a little pile of interesting images there, and the wrap on the gun there. Oh, okay, I'm in the mood for Shayna right now, and Shanna takes the win. There's one more heads-up battle, and it's Contest of Champions, number 3, going up against Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 1, who had a bye in the first. Oh, these are both 2 classics. What great stories here. That green skull. Look at how they put the detail in the mouth there. I love that. It could have just been flat black. This one, all those figures on the blocks, it's interesting. It doesn't have anything to do with the story, but it tells a story right there. You get a flavor for it. It's a lot more subtle. Look at the fade in the color. This is classic and beautiful. How does it stack up against that? Oh, I said it before. Wolverine's claws catch my eye. This would have maybe taken the crown, if not for Wolverine's claws. Don't draw his claws as just triangles. Therefore, the Contest of Champions takes a loss, and Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 1, takes a win. Now we're just going to focus on these in the winner's bracket here, and we're going to have to choose between these 6 and eliminate one. That's how it goes. I only got 5 spots left in the playoff, so these 6 comics here, one of them has to go home. Oh, that's so sad. Let's take a look here. We've got these 6 comics here, and we're going to take a sip before we decide which ones we got to send home. Oh, it's a hard decision. We got Fantastic Four Infinity, Steranko, Zatanna, Shayna, Iron Fist, Detective. Now this is different, looking at them the right way instead of in the image there. This is better. You get a good look at these comics. One of these has to go home. Okay, this is really, really hard. They're all beautiful comics. Which one doesn't have a chance at winning the Comic Bowl? That's what it's going to come down to. I don't think that this Detective Comics could go all the way, and I'm sending it home. So these 5 won their wild card positions, and they'll move it on to the playoffs. So join me then. We've got 50 comics, and we'll whittle it down to my final 12 that'll go up against each other in Comic Bowl 2. Thanks for joining me. Let me know if you have any suggestions for next year. But remember, if you don't see your favorites here, you might check out Comic Bowl 1. There were over 100 in that one, and the only stipulation for these is that they couldn't have been featured in that one. These are all brand new. But join me as we continue Comic Bowl next week. Thanks again, and have a great night.